Was it really necessary to request a face reveal when my face has been in how many of my videos? Yes, and what up everybody, Demon back, and welcome to a new video. So I just stopped off at my local comic shop, okay? Picked up some pretty cool stuff, and I want to show one off because I want to see if it's cool, and if it sucks, then you guys are going to see it too. Let's take a look at these bad boys right here. These are super cool. Alright, they've been at my comic shop for like 2 years, and I had to get them. Probably more than that. So, this is a Godzilla King Ghidorah figure set, and I'm going to do sort of an unboxing video so we can check it out together. They look really awesome. So let's start with the packaging. The packaging's really cool. So right here we see it's from Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster is what this figure set comes from. Also you can tell from the Godzilla design, the suit. Really cool. Looking on the back here, some things that I might want to collect in the future. I can find them. These are also in the figure line. You got Godzilla 54, Godzilla
Final
2000,
Wars,
and Jet Jaguar and a Megalon set, which that one's really funny. I do want to get that one just because it's Jet Jaguar. So let's open them up and see what they are, which is weird. They do come unassembled. They do come in pieces for one reason or another. I guess we'll find out if there's a purpose to that once we get it open. Could just be for the packaging's sake of making it easier. Who knows? At this point, who knows? I did have some trouble here getting the actual packaging open. I don't know why. It just wouldn't open. So here, we're pretty much done. Always have a knife on hand. Whenever you open anything, you always gotta have a knife. It's come in handy so far. Careful not to cut anything. Not on the inside at least. I couldn't care less if I cut myself. Alright, we're in. So, here we go. The back of the box peels right off. Looks like we got some, what is this? Trying to be careful and not damage the packaging as well. I know that's kind of lame or whatever, but who knows? Maybe I'll keep it interesting. What do we have going on here? Cool, so we got a nice background piece. Godzilla 64 and Ghidorah 64 set. Clearly a Japanese figure. The instructions are in Japanese. Why would it need instructions? I don't know. Interesting here, we just got like some variant hands to put on our figure guys, the two alien dudes that come with whatever this thing is on the inside, the instruction pack. We're not going to take a look at that yet. We have Ghidorah's wings, very cool. We'll set those up in a minute here. Let's get the actual guys out, shall we? Nice. Let's throw this off to the side. You got your little Godzilla banner thing, cool. Got a second layer where you can actually crack into these guys, it looks like. So, we're going to try and get this thing open. Good enough. We peeled it open, so the pieces are not put in there very well. They are very, very, very loose, which explains why they needed 2 sets of plastic to hold it in. Let's start with the guys, shall we? Here's guy number 1. Actually has quite a bit of articulation, considering it's whatever this thing is. It's a ball joint, so it's going to fall off quite a bit. Good thing I'm not going to be messing with these guys. They're just going to be posed, which what's the point of these guys anyways? Yeah, lots of good articulation. Look, you can do like as many poses as you want with these guys. Very cool. In awe, like, oh my god, it's a giant monster. Sure, they stand up well. You see there's divots in the feet, that way you can have a stand. This arm keeps falling off. Both arms keep falling off. Very weird. Very weird. Look at the body structure too. Just very buffed up chest. You guys can't see it on camera very well. There's abs on the figure, which is just kind of strange. Here appears to be a female or just a man with longer hair. Same body build and everything. I'm assuming same articulation, different color. I think the red one looks cooler, honestly, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to be probably not even displaying those guys. Whoa. Oh, that took me off guard. So here's Godzilla. What? Whoa, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, we'll show them off first, okay? Look at the articulation is gorgeous. Can't get it to hold a pose. You know why it's gorgeous? It's because he's a hollow rubber flimsy Godzilla, although the head is very hard. It's good. Good, you can mess with the mouth, just have him roar all he wants. arms. You can do cool things. Alright, check this out. I just realized what you're supposed to do with this, okay? You ready? It's a suit. It's a toy suit. That is awesome. Let's see if we can get him inside the toy suit. I'll be right back. Update. So, I've been sitting here rocking out to the amazing Shin Gojira soundtrack. Personal thank you to David Gorzard Hernandez. He hooked me up with the entire soundtrack for free, so thank you, sir, before I only had fragments of it. Anyways, here is an update on Godzilla. So yeah, you can see he's got nubby hollow arms. You can pinch them flat because he's not finished. His back doesn't have the spines. Tail's gonna remain hollow. There's nothing I can do. Wait a second. Maybe there is something I can do. There's those weird long sticks that came with it. Those might be for Ghidorah's necks. Okay, these are the handset. Here's our figure stand. Now it's a good thing I'm opening everything up. Here's our orange dude handsets, which is funny. He comes with tons of different hands, which is good detail and all, but I'm just not going to have the figures displayed. Now that I know that they're literal mini guys to go in suits, they're staying in those Godzilla suits, so they're not coming out. The instructions are worth nothing to me because they're in Japanese. I can't read any sort of Japanese. I only know the word Shin and Gojira, and Shin is only the specific Shin that's used in the title is the only word I can recognize other than Gojira. Here's our figure stand 2 and our figure handset 2. Same stuff, just black, and that's for this guy. Also, I found it helps if you pull your figure completely apart. Here you can see I have the orange dude's arms. Here's a foot. Here's a hand, just to show to you guys. Yeah, I ripped this sucker apart. I ripped him apart. He's in there now. He's somewhat assembled. You can see him. He's got his legs and his head on, so the head can, you know, twist as much as that Godzilla's head could. Lots of detail put into a little rubberized figure, which is really cool. You wouldn't expect it. It's honestly very close to the actual suit used in the movie, and even the fact that you get these creases in, I know these are more so than there were in the movie, but you get certain creases in the rubber when you move it, very similar to the actual Godzilla suit from that movie. Very cool. And stand him up for you guys. You guys couldn't see. I'll stand him like this or whatever, because you guys couldn't see anywhere else I'd stand him. What he looks like when he's standing up so far. His feet are attached. You can rotate them however you want. Very cool. And there's our Godzilla so far. So we're getting there. You guys have no idea how long and terrible it was to get these arms and hands in place. The arms was a challenge on its own to get them in with the body already inside. The hands, oh my god, they don't even plug into the hand port. So his hands I just stuffed as far into the arm as I could. That way they wouldn't fall out, but that means they can't rotate. They can just go in and out and somewhat up and down. I mean, see here, this one's fallen out again. It just fell right out because it doesn't plug into the hand port, which sucks. So I have to try and stuff it into the suit arm just as far as it can go in. That way it gets stuck in place, which is the downfall of the figure from what I've seen. That's the biggest downfall. The fact that the hands don't plug into the ports like they're supposed to. But there he is. There's Godzilla. Nearly complete. Finishing touch, just like they do with the real suit, is the dorsal fins. Because if you guys didn't know, that's how actor Haru Nakajima had to enter and exit his Godzilla suit, was through the back just like this, and I guarantee it wasn't as long or tedious of a process in reality because you control what a person does much better than you control what a plastic piece of junk does. Just like the same way a person has more help to fit himself inside of a full-sized suit than just me stuffing this one plastic dude into an otherwise hollow Godzilla. There we go. So the dorsal fins weren't bad. We got them in very easily. Nice. Godzilla is done. Feeling around inside, everything's still intact. Yeah, he is still very squishy. He's more squishy than I would have liked him to be. Another flaw of this figure, of the suit aspect that they were going for. I do commend what they were doing here because there's no other figure I've seen in my life that captures the essence of a suit like this one does. This one literally being a mini suit, which is really cool. So there we are, done. Got the Godzilla tail. He could swing it. Here we got that Shin Gojira angle. He'll swing it over the camera. Ooh, right? Nah, Shin Ghidorah is more like that, right? His goes across. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now that I look at this, I definitely put it in upside down. Alright, so here's how it goes. Whoops. Here's how it goes. Here, just like the real Godzilla suit. The 2 goes at the top. Alright, I'll see you when it's done. Turns out I hit it right the first time. That's how it goes. Just like that. There he is, all done in full glory. Now, on to hopefully the easy one of the 2, because I'm not gonna lie, guys. This was a pain to get in. It was just absolutely painful. Hopefully Ghidorah goes easier. We'll try him out on camera really fast. We'll set Godzilla down. He actually does look really cool when he's standing up. So Ghidorah comes in a much more likable looking pose. Yes, he's ripped right in half, just like the suit. Super simple. Slides in there. He's going in a bit rough. Honestly though, I don't even think you need the suit actor inside of the Ghidorah suit, because the actual actor would sit something like that. He would hold a metal bar in front of him, which was in this chest cavity, but they clearly didn't put that detail into the figure, and then they would close it on top of him. His whole job was just to sit there and not let the movements of Ghidorah mess up the head wiring, which was a very tedious job. Alright, trying to fit Ghidorah's upper body into his lower half is a bit more tricky than I would have liked. It's not going too hard though. Looks like we're about done. No, he popped back out. Looks like our Ghidorah is going to be a little bit weird based off the way the man's inside. His suit, man, is not positioned right, I don't think, because his chest cavity is just not going in the way it should, which is a real shame. So I will catch up with you guys in a minute. Nice! He went in very easy. Took a shifting of the man inside. I had to stand him up straight and position him like that, just like the actual suit actor was. And Ghidorah works perfectly. He went together really nicely. Try and get these tail pieces in, which I'm expecting to be a little bit more of a pain. These plugs always suck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up with you guys. So I know the camera doesn't show it, but the blending, or rather the lack thereof, I guess right there is a good way to show it. The blending, or the lack thereof, blending really does hurt this figure when you look at the blending between this part, the rubber part, and the actual tail piece. Not a great combination. This is more green, this is golden, just like the actual suit. Also, this piece feels much more sticky than the Godzilla one, which is kind of gross. That could just be mine, but who knows. Also, the man's foot fell out, so see you guys when I get the head put on. Alright, so this is pretty cool. Yeah, I took the top half off, but this is pretty cool, right? So I have him positioned like this, so he'll be able to hold up the front of the suit with his arms up and out like that, just like the actual actor. But check out this backpack piece that goes on him, where the heads are gonna wind up going on. Real dang cool. So there we go. We got our Ghidorah actor in motion. Just, yeah, it's pretty cool. He is submerged in there. The heads are ready to be put on. So after spending about, I don't know, over an hour and a half, and listening to Persecution of the Masses maybe 82 times, along with the Ghidorah, the three-headed monster theme, like a good 74. That one's also on the Shin Ghidorah soundtrack. I finally got him done, and he is gorgeous. Lots of problems with these two figures, alright? We got the accessories, the hands and all that stuff, that's great. Got Godzilla, he's fine. Size comparison, he's accurate to how he should be, very small compared to Ghidorah. Get a closer look on the designs or whatever. Not a big fan of the Godzilla hand sculpt. It just looks weird to me. You can't tell which way is up or down on either hand. But Ghidorah is gorgeous. Oh, the head sculpts are accurate to the movie. Very, very, very cool. I love the detail here. You can see the veininess. Very glossy. Very, very cool. You can see the detailed scales. I'd say they're more detailed than my Bandai Creations Ghidorah. And then Godzilla, of course, looks great. Not one of my favorite Godzilla designs in the movie or the figure, but it's pretty much my only early Showa figure. The only other figure that I have from Showa series is Bandai Creation, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters design, and that one's This is really cool just to have a Showa figure. These two are going up on the shelf right behind you. They're gonna stay there and they're gonna be awesome. I love them. Was it worth it? $65? If you're not a huge Godzilla fan, no, don't pick these up if you're not a huge Godzilla fan. If you are, yeah, I'd say it probably is. They're the only accurate representations of a suit that you can get in the form of a figure. Here, I don't know who the brand creators of this are. These dudes right there. Really cool if you want a suit accurate figure in terms of not design. That's if you want that, go get your X Pluses and SH Monster Arts. But in terms of actual suitness, suit likeness, like the fact that they're suits, get these. They are really cool. Thank you guys all for watching. Good figures, probably 2.5 out of 5, 2.5 to 3 out of 5. They're okay in terms of quality on all that stuff. Lots of problems with assembly. Lots of problems. Took me way longer than I wanted it to. So thank you guys all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to drop that thumbs up button down below, it would be much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed. D-Man out.